So, only the second week on the job, and all the glitz and glamour's gone already. They've given me a 20-year-old Superbike to test. The Yamaha FZR1000. Man, this should be interesting. Maybe I shouldn't be so rude. I mean, back in its day, it was a Superbike to have. And it did win a bunch of South African Superbike championships with guys like Russell Wood. So maybe it won't be so bad. I hope.
Though it might look a bit angular and old-fashioned these days, this really was one of the most desirable bikes of the early 90s. Its opposition of the time, most notably the Suzuki and Kawasaki, were barges by comparison. But, unfortunately for the Yamaha, 1992 was also the year that the Fireblade was first unleashed. One moment the EXUP was top dog, the next it was history, relegated to dinosaur status by the Honda. This was the very first FZR1000, which meant it had a valve in the exhaust which opened at higher RPM, supposedly to optimise top-end power. And though that valve might have been all the talk in 1992, what really set the FZR apart was its handling. It was way better than its rivals. So, how will our old-timer do in the Bike Show TT? It has a respectable claimed 145 horsepower and nearly 100 Newton meters of torque, and they sound like ingredients for a respectable lap time. Over to Clint. Oh, Yamaha clutches are notoriously delicate, and obviously old Yamaha clutches even more so. Forks diving alarmingly as he breaks into the first turn. Notice how he keeps hanging off to the right here. This is a tight series of really slow right-handers. Got to be patient though, until you can get it into this left-hander and start winding it on. Onto the short straight. Puffs of smoke coming from that 20-year-old 20-valve engine, and again, hard onto the brakes. The FZR really feeling its age here. Not enough power in the braking system and next to no feel. But he seems to have made it safely through this sharp left, which will gradually open up. And then it's pitching it into a series of long right, left, right corners. Lots of lean angle here, lots of the time. And surprisingly, once on its side, Clinton says the EXUP actually feels very solid and secure. You can hear he's still feeding in the power gradually, and the engine is so slow to rev compared with last week's Suzuki B-King. Forks looking a bit nervous, struggling to deal with the bumps as he turn into the fast right-hander, the last turn. And this leads onto the back straight. Hard on the throttle, up through the gears, top gear, fifth in this case. What time will the FZR1000 manage?